Hello guys. In this video we're going to learn about how to check the equalities of two arrays. Okay, so here I'm just going to declare first array as A equal to just having 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, whatever the value we can mention. So I'm just mentioning here 6. Okay, so this is the value, so both are integer types, so I'm just mentioning as int. Okay, so I have two arrays. So first one I'm just going to check whether it is equal or not, only with the if loop, if condition. Okay, then we can go for the for loop. Okay, so first it is array, right? So in the array we have one default method like arrays dot equal. So it's a boolean return type, so here A and B. So if I'm mentioning that, the return type will be the boolean. Okay, so it's I'm just calling this as equals. So if equal to true, arrays are equal, right? Else arrays not equal. So that's it. So this is simple program. So we're just going to check whether this both array are equal or not. So if arrays equals A comma B, if it is equals in the sense, that will be stored in the equals. So if it is true, equals in the sense, it will be print arrays are equal. If it is not true, it will print arrays are not equal. So here arrays are equal is there. So I'm just changing this as 1. So if you're checking this, the output will be array not equal. Okay, why? Because it's like a predefined method. Okay, arrays dot equals is the predefined method which present in the arrays. But we have one like in whenever you are going for the interview, mostly they will not ask for the predefined method. Why? Because predefined method, it's like a inbuilt method that will be taking input and giving the output. Like we don't have any logic over there, right? It's inbuilt method, we are not applying our own logic, but the panelist will check our own logic only. So you just aware of this. In the array we have one method like arrays dot equals, but mostly it will not the panelist will not ask. So I'll just comment this one. Another one, how we can check and how we can apply our own logic here. Okay, so I'm just going for loop. So here what we have done, we just check that equals are not, right? So here I'm just mentioning that if a dot length, in the array we have one method called length, right? So a dot length equals b dot length. If it's true, so here I'm just declaring one boolean as result equal to, initially I'm just declaring as false. Okay, if this condition is true, it will be go inside the loop and will do some statements. Whatever the condition we are giving, that condition will be checked. If it is not equals, which means the length, so 3 6, so 6 digit is there, but here only the 5 digit is there, in the sense it will not go inside the loop, it will directly go for the else part. Okay, so in this else block we can mention the result as false. Okay, so if the length is not true, it will not go inside directly, it will come for the else block and it will return the status. Okay, so here I'm just going for another one if condition. In this if condition, result equal to true, I'm just mentioning sysout arrays are equal. when I'm getting the result is false, mentioning that arrays are not equal. Okay, so till this hope you guys understood. So what is the logic we going to write inside this? So first we checking that the length is equal or not. So the length is equal in the sense that it will come in the loop. So in the loop we will create one for loop. Okay, so we created one for loop here. Whatever the length, so it's length b dot length or a dot length, whatever that, here we going to mention one if condition. If a of I equal to b of I, then the result will be true, right? So if both are equal in the sense, it is true. If both are not equal in the sense, if the result false in the sense, it needs to print as not equal. That's it. Okay, so I'm just printing that arrays are equal. Why? Because both are, for example, I'm just changing this length. Okay, so arrays are not equal. Okay, directly it will not go inside the loop. Directly it will come for the else part, right? So for more understanding, I'm just debugging this so that you can understand easily. Okay, so I'm just keeping here. Okay, so my cursor now here, so I'm just going to step over. So if you're checking here, the values will be present. I declared as boolean result as false, then it is going for the if condition. Okay, now the result will be false. Initially the result will be false. So it's checking a dot length and b dot length. What is given here? The length is not equal, right? Then immediately it's not coming in this loop. So if you're checking this, it's going for the else loop. Else here, else condition is there, right? So the result will be immediately changed as false. Okay, so again it's going for the next. If the result is true in the sense arrays are equal, but the our result is false, right? Then it's not going inside and it's coming for the else part. The arrays are not equal. So that is what printed in over there. Okay, so it's then the loop is terminated. Okay, so this is the logic.